Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Master, that's Zim Tech Guy. As a Zimbabwean, when you hear caves, I'm sure what quickly comes to mind is the Chinhoyi caves. But did you know that Zimbabwe is adorned with many other caves which can make for a good weekend or holiday getaway? Please support this channel on Patreon. From as little as $3, you can help me improve the quality and consistency of videos on this channel. On that note, help me thank my Diamond Patreon, Takwirira Rinomota. Thank you so much for the support. At the end of the video, I want you to leave a comment down below. Let me know how many of these destinations you knew about. In no particular order, have you heard about Ngoma Kurira in Dombo Shava? Ngoma Kurira is a Shona word which translates to drums beating. Ngoma Kurira is located 30 kilometers from the city of Harare. The caves were used as a site for rain-making ceremonies in the old days. Ancient bushman paintings were discovered in the caves. The area is designated as a national monument. Visitors to Ngoma Kurira also get to enjoy other activities, including hiking and the lovely scenery and of course the beautiful sunsets. Perhaps Ngoma Kurira is not your cup of tea. Located about 90 kilometers from Harare are the Chikupo Caves, which again are a national monument found in the Bindura area of Mashonaland Central. The Chikupo Caves are comprised of 3 caves which also feature rock paintings and other archaeological evidence. Moving to the eastern part of Zimbabwe in the Chimanimani Mountains, which are more popular for their breathtaking scenery. But did you know that the area is also home to some caves? So if you fancy hiking, this would be an ideal activity since most of the caves are only accessible on foot. The deepest shaft cave system in southern Africa was discovered in these mountains, and 6 caves were mapped in 1993. From the Eastern Highlands, we make our way down to Hwange to the Bumbusi National Monument. The site comprises of historical ruins and caves. Bumbusi is home to the Nambia people, a tribe which resides in these parts, which have been on a drive to ask the government of Zimbabwe to assist in the preservation of the site, which has been threatened by animal activity because it is not well protected by fencing or other security. An archaeological excavation in the year 2000 uncovered the ruins of the earthen floors of 18 homes, several with traditional game boards set into them. Although smaller in size, the architecture of Bumbusi is reminiscent of other stone forts found in other parts of the country, like the Great Zimbabwe. Some of the interesting things to see at Bumbusi include rock engravings of animal spores, paintings depicting the way of life of the people who lived there long ago. In the Midlands province of Zimbabwe, Zombe to be specific, is the Mabura Guano Cave. This one is on the list because, well, it's a cave, but I'm not sure if you might want to go there because, as the name suggests, guano refers to the excrement of seabirds and bats, which is used as fertilizer. In fact, the cave is reported to contain over 2 million tons of this bat guano. And again, if you don't like bats, don't visit. Mabura Guano is located 2.5 kilometers south of the Munyati River and Ngondoma River confluence. On that disgusting note, let's take you further down to the Matobo Hills of Zimbabwe. Located in the Matobo National Park, the place where Cecil John Rhodes was buried, a great destination for wildlife viewing, beautiful rock formation. What makes this place unique is that it contains not one, but many caves with their own names and different characteristics. The Matobo Hills have perhaps the best preserved Sun Bushman paintings anywhere in the world. There are over 3,000 rock art sites in the hills. The oldest dated Sun Bushman paintings in the Matobo Hills are around 13,000 years old. These are found at Pomonwe Cave. The Pomongo Cave is situated on the ground level, very close to the Maleme Rest Camp and the main tarred road, making it easy to access. Unfortunately, nearly all the artwork has been destroyed by early misguided preservation attempts in the 1920s, when linseed oil was applied. The Pomongo Cave has been excavated several times throughout the last 60 years, with some of the oldest deposits dating back to 16,000 years. Which takes us to another cave, the Bambata Cave, which is the most excavated cave in the Matobo Hills. Much of our prehistoric knowledge of the area comes from this very cave. The Bambata Cave has been excavated to 15 meters, providing incredible deposits of remains dating from around 2,000 years ago to some material dating over 250,000 years old. The cave wall is littered with wild animal outlines, paintings, sketches such as elephants, zebra, rhino and other animals. The wall is adorned with mystic and ancient abstract paintings done in a wide variety of beautiful colors. Some of the drawings are believed to have been used for carrying out rituals. Bambata is a huge cave perched on a hilltop just off the main Kezi road. The Gulubawe cave is another cave located in the Matobo Hills, which is hardly visited due to its inaccessibility. The cave lies just off the Old Gwanda Road outside the Matopos National Park itself. Perhaps the most compelling single painting in all the Matobo Hills lies there. A monstrous sketched snake measuring 15 meters long, painted in a red outline, filled in a pink hue. This mythical snake has the head of the dog with ears. The Matobo Hills is also home to the Swatugi Cave, which is one of the most accessible caves in the Matobo Hills. Located just behind Maleme Dam, this cave is staggeringly beautiful and definitely the best example of San Bushman paintings you will see without having to do a big hike. The cave is relatively short, 10 to 15 meters walk from the car park. Swatugi Cave is not large. One wall of wondrous animal and camping scenes dominates the cave. The paintings are very well preserved in dark red and orange shades. Several antelope can be seen hopping across the wall, as well as a delicate zebra near the entrance. This cave has been excavated twice. The oldest deposits date back to 8,000 years. One interesting discovery during the cave's excavation was a young female skeleton, which leads us to the Silozwane Cave, which is located outside of the Matobo National Park in the Silozwe rural areas. This is the toughest cave to access in Matobo. It is a steep and strenuous 20 to 30 minutes to climb to the top, perfect for hikers. Reaching the cave does require a certain level of fitness. Silozwane Cave has some of the best preserved and largest murals of ancient San Bushman paintings in the Matobo Hills. The cave also is used as a shrine by the Mlimo, the tribal oracle and spiritual leader of the Ndebele people. The cave boasts of a variety of traditional scenes and mind-bending murals, which leads us to the Inanke Cave, the greatest cave in the Matobo Hills, which is located deep in the Togwana Wilderness area. It is also somewhat difficult to access, located above Togwana Dam. You have to endure a 14-kilometer return hike to access what is regarded as the best prehistoric cave in all of Zimbabwe. The walk takes in several historical sites along the way, including prehistoric iron furnace and several other painted shelters. The finest prehistoric art in all of Zimbabwe lies inside the deep domed cave, completely hidden from view to the outside world by shrubs and trees. The skill and beauty and sheer detail of the paintings in these caves are unmatched. Paintings include an intricate giraffe that is believed to be the finest prehistoric painting in all of Zimbabwe. A beautiful ancient scramble of scenes litters the cave as well. You can find detailed paintings of bushbuck, zebra, rabbit, even ostriches. Moving away from the Matobo Hills, we go to Chinhoyi, home to the most famous caves in the country, the Chinhoyi Caves. The caves are a geological feature which is found in Chinhoyi, located about 120 kilometers from Harare. The caves themselves are a series of limestone caverns which stretch for several miles. The main attraction is the semi-transparent bluish pool, which is deemed sacred. The Shona name for the pool is Chirorodziva. It is believed that Chief Chinhoyi, a local chief, threw some raiders who had attacked his community into the pool, so it is named the Pool of the Fallen, or Chirorodziva. Those who are brave enough can go deep diving into the pool. It is believed the caves and the area around them were inhabited for hundreds of years. There are grain bins in the area which are proof of this. The Chinhoyi Caves are a recreational park, and the Chinhoyi Caves are also a national monument. So, how many of these caves did you know about? Leave a comment down below and don't forget to like. See you in the next video.